Question 3. Right, let's look at 3a first. I've got to simplify this algebraic fraction here. Now, first of all, I see it's the power of minus a quarter. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the fraction over, and now it will simply be to the power of a quarter. So that's made things simpler already. Now that's going to be the fourth root, isn't it, to the power of a quarter. So I'm going to need to have the fourth root of y to the 8 and the fourth root of 256 x to the power of 20. So when I'm finding the fourth root of y to the 8, I need to think about something times something times something times something is y to the 8. Well, that's going to be y squared. You divide the power by 4, don't you? Now here I've got the fourth root of 256. What times what times what times what is 256? Answer 4. And then what times what times what times what is x to the power of 20? We'll divide the power by 4, x to the power of 5. So that is part A. Now let's go on to part B. Right, we're subtracting fractions here, aren't we? Algebraic fractions. Now, before we get started, let's write these fractions in a somewhat simpler form. You see on the bottom there, I've got 9x squared minus 25. Well, that's the difference of two squares because 9x is 3x squared and 25 is 5 squared. So that can be written as 1 over 3x plus 5, 3x minus 5. And let's have a look at this. Can I factorise the bottom there? Yes, I can. I can take a 2 out. Leaves me with 3x plus 5. Right. Now, if I'm going to subtract these fractions, then I need to be working with a common denominator. Let's have a think about the lowest common denominator I could be dealing with. Well, the lowest common denominator is going to be 2 lots of 3x plus 5 times by 3x minus 5. Now, let's look at this first fraction here. What's this denominator being multiplied by to get my new denominator? Answer, it's being multiplied by 2, so I must do the same to the top. 1 times 2 is 2. Minus. Now, let's look at this second fraction. What's this denominator being multiplied by to get my new denominator? Answer, it's being multiplied by 3x minus 5, so I must do the same to the top. 1 times 3x minus 5 is 3x minus 5. Now be careful to put that in a bracket because this minus sign here is going to have an effect on both the 3x and the minus 5. So what I'm going to have is I'm going to have 2 minus 3x plus 5 all over 2 lots of 3x plus 5, 3x minus 5. So that is going to be 7 minus 3x over 2 lots of 3x plus 5 and 3x minus 5. Now, yes, you could multiply out those brackets on the denominator, but you don't need to. You'll get full marks for that answer there. And that is question 3 sorted.